Hey guys, what is going on today? Bojo here, and welcome to part number 4 of our NHL 17 Beta Create a Team mini-series with the Las Vegas Black Knights. So if you guys missed the previous episode, link for part number 3 is in the description, but we're going to be moving right along here in the arena customization as we are moving into pretty much the specific effects of some of the things that we can get here in the arena for the arena presentation aspect. We're going to be moving into the goal presentations, power plays, and the win presentations in this video. Hopefully we can get done everything, and we might be able to do like a final preview in the final episode after we get your opinions on every single thing. And we'll hopefully finish up this mini-series maybe in 2 more episodes or so. But first off, let's do a recap once again of some of the things that I have changed that you guys suggested in the comment section, which I love you guys leaving all these comments for me. It's absolutely wonderful. So, first off, a lot of you guys were complaining that you wanted to see some more red in the arena. So, as a result, I switched up the seat pattern from 3 to 4. We're going to keep it all as one color. And instead of keeping our seats as the team color red, I gave it a little bit of an off red. As you guys can see, our main team color red is pretty much like, if I had to do recent colors there, like that's our team red as compared to the seat color red. You can see it's just a little bit of an off shade of red there, which is nice. Still left all the armrests in white. So now that we have all of our seats colored in red. Next up is the boards and the glass I changed. Now, originally I had the board trim color as black, but the more that I thought about having it as black, as a hypothetical scenario, what happens if a person at another team, if a hockey game is going on, team dumps the puck in around the boards, or they're dumping it out on a penalty kill or something like that? What happens if the goalie can't see the puck because it's getting lost, or the scares can't see the puck along the boards because it's getting lost along with the board trim? So, as a result, we'll just make the board trim red, and that way we have more red to appeal to you guys, and we won't have that issue in a hypothetical scenario. So that's all done. And then finally, for the arena presentation for the intro, as you guys can see, when we go to signature effects, I was trying to figure out what the effect color has an effect on, and I changed the effect color to red, and now we're going to have some red smoke coming out of the scoreboard during our intro cinematics for our Las Vegas Black Knights team, which is absolutely awesome. So we put that in red there. We're all good to go on that, and we are ready to roll into the goal presentation now for our team. Now we have lots of things to go through here: goalie effects, skater effects, stanchion effects, signature effects, goal light, goal horn, and songs that we get to choose from here. Alright, so let's start off with number 1, goalie effects. Now, I assume this is going to be like a spotlight over top of the goalie for like the or for when the goals are scored or when they're highlighting goaltender. So I think what we're going to do on this is, because I still think this is kind of part of the intro presentation for the cinematics and things like that. So we're going to highlight it in red, our team color red, over top of the goaltenders. And I think I'm just going to keep it as a normal spotlight type. We don't need anything crazy, because I was looking over these before I started recording, and a bunch of them are absolutely crazy, like strobe lights, large pulses, and things like that. We don't need anybody having an epileptic seizure in the fans or out on the ice. So we're going to keep that one pretty basic. Now for the skater effects, spotlight types, we're going to keep that in white for the spotlight color for when our players do score a goal and we get the spotlight over them. We're going to change this one from a large static. We're going to go to a small static right over top of the skater on this one. Alright, so that one's a pretty simple thing there. Stanchion effects, we pretty much already did in our with our intro effects, but it's pretty much the same thing. Blinking 2 colors. Once again, when a goal is scored, we just change these up from red, and then we give it a more of a blue. This was something I forgot to do last time as well. I wanted to give a more colorful blue like police sirens, so we'll definitely do that whenever a goal is scored. And then we already changed the LED color. I'll change it in the opening cinematics as well. So stanchion effects are good. Signature effects for goals, we're going to go and change this to the goal light smoke when we do score a goal for that. Obviously, just to get some more, so we'll have some spotlights and we'll have some goal smoke. We're really bringing the budget here in Vegas, and once again, we'll have red smoke for that. It'll look the same as the smoke coming out of the scoreboard, so that'll look pretty nice there. Let's just do a quick little preview of what that will look like. Boom, score a goal, we'll get a spotlight, and we'll get some red smoke popping up over top there. So that'll be pretty nice. And signature effects are good. Now we get to do our goal lights. All right, so we have 4 options for goal lights. We can have a classic. We have the classic, which is just the normal green light, red lights for stoppages of play and a goal being scored. We have a bar light, which is pretty awesome. A couple more modern arenas do have a bar light now instead of the classic lights. I know the Flyers definitely have the classic lights in effect. They have a box light, which would light up right down there at the bottom. If a goal is scored, would light up in either red or green. And then we have a vertical LED light right there, which is pretty awkward, I would say. So I think it's definitely between the classic, the bar, or the box. And I think we're going to go with the bar. I think it works a little bit better with this arena design. So for the goal light, now goal horns. This should be rather interesting. Now, for our goal horn selection here, obviously we can choose any of the NHL teams' goal horns if we wanted to, but then we also have a bunch of different custom horns as well. It looks like we have what, 4, 6, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 times 4. So that's 60 different goal horns that we have to go through here, which is pretty ridiculous. I'm going to turn my TV on so I can listen just to some of these, but I might skip ahead here until I actually find something that I like, because we have like air horns, ambulances, like animal noises after some of these things. What's a bulb horn? Yeah, exactly. That's pretty ridiculous that some of that is like that. Comic buzzer. Yeah, just giving you guys a couple little previews there. But like I said, there's like animal noises, there's like certain effects after some of these horns as well, which is pretty ridiculous. So I'm gonna go through some of these horns here and find one that I like, and I'll be right back. Alright boys, so I think I did find my horn here. It's near the bottom of the list, and I think that we are going to go with Train 2 for our horn sound right here. Once again, it's I didn't want to go with any of the NHL horns. I wanted to make something specific, and I actually like all these different like vehicle horns as well. I think vehicle horns are definitely some of the better sounding horns. A lot of the other ones are just pretty absolutely ridiculous. Well, these like sound effects and animal noises behind them. So we're gonna go with Train 2 as our horn here. I'll just play it for you guys just to get a little bit of a preview of what our horn's gonna sound like. So there you go. Pretty simple, pretty nice. I like the sound of it, and I think it fits for our squad. So we're gonna go with Train number 2. Once again, it'll probably last a hell of a lot longer when a goal is scored. But now we get goal songs. Now this should be interesting. We have a lot of different genres to go through here as well. Miscellaneous stuff, like bingo nights. Like these are, wow, we have a lot of different like goal songs to go through here. Now, I don't want to play any of these songs because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get copyright straight on YouTube like a mofo. So once again, I'm going to take some time here, skip through a bunch of these things, and find a goal song that I think will work out pretty well for our Vegas team. So once again, I'm going to take some time to find something here, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so it took me a little bit of time here, and by a little bit more like 20 minutes of time just listening to all these damn songs they have available. The soundtrack that they have in this game in the menus is good, but then when it comes to just picking songs from every sort of genre that you have the option to choose from, it's pretty crazy. And obviously it shows you some of the songs that obviously anything with an EA logo under is in the soundtrack of the game, but then they also have some of the goal songs that actually correlate to the actual NHL teams. I'm not going to play this thing because this song is still the most annoying goal song in the entire world. That's right, I said Blackhawks fans. I hate Chelsea Dagger with a goddamn passion. That song is so annoying. But anyway, it took me a little bit of time to figure out what genre to pick. Honestly, out of all the genres, I love rock and probably punk rock the best. As for the ones I hate country with a passion, and I'm more of an electronic fan than dubstep. I don't have a problem with dubstep, but I like electronic a little bit better than dubstep. But everything else, it was pretty cool. A lot of the stuff in the miscellaneous and classical section, and even in the blues jazz section, I really like. But you get to actually choose. I did a little bit of going up ahead too with the picking of songs, and you actually do get to pick 3 songs for your creative team. You get to pick your 1 goal song. You get to pick a song that correlates to your team getting a power play. So for example, say like Las Vegas is now going on the blank whatever sponsored it is power play, and then that song will play right after it. And then you also get to pick a win song for when your team gets to celebrate at the end of the game for winning. But once again, I'm a fan of cliches, and obviously I have all the genres. I love rock and punk rock the best. So I think for the goal song, we are going to go with this song here called Blacked Out, which is kind of rock-ish. So hopefully there's no copyright strikes with this, but imagine that we just scored a goal. Our horn, which our custom horn that we just did, scores, and this song soon follows to play right after it. So I think that works out pretty cool for us. One, the cliche of the song name works out very, very nice, I think. And honestly, I think it does work out for the theme that we're going here with Vegas Black Knights. We don't want to do anything like kind of like hip hop and popish or anything like that. We need some hard rock, especially with this kind of team. So we got our goal song there. Obviously, you guys can give me suggestions. Now for the power play presentation, once again, we only get our 1 power play song. Now for the power play song, I opted to go with some electronic music right here. And we're going to go with this song here called Dark Euphoria. So once again, as I just mentioned, imagine the opposing team takes a penalty. Vegas is going to go on the power play. The public addresser goes, and now the Las Vegas Black Knights are going on the blank sponsored power play, and this song is playing shortly after that. Once we get notified that we're going on the power play. All right, so you guys get that pretty much. Electronic music doesn't change all too much. It's kind of the same chorus pattern over and over and over again. But that'll only just play if you let the cinematic play throughout, obviously, and we don't skip the replays. That'll play once the face-offs drop, song will end. But that's our power play song. Let me know what you guys think of that. And then our win song presentation, we're gonna go for. We actually get to choose 2 things here. Outro presentation, I already picked the team salute. That's pretty obvious as it is. And then our win song, I went to go back for some more rock and roll down here. Pretty much the second to last song in the rock section, Win Big. Once again, more cliches. Game's over, final buzzer sounds, this song plays. Alright, so once again, you guys pretty much get the gist of that. One, being in a band for like 7 years ago, well, 7 years my life so far. The chord progression I think is really cool. It has a really nice chorus or chorusy line, I guess you could say, and a lot of the fans could actually join in with that once the team wins. You know, they could always shout out "Win Big." I think that works well, especially for a win song. And it's something cool that the fans can walk out of the arena and listen to as their team does celebrate a nice victory. But I'm pretty sure that is it. We did the intro presentations, goal presentations, power play presentations done, win presentation is all done. Everything in there is done. The outro and the win song are chosen, and the arena presentation is done. And you know what? I think we're done. That's pretty much it. The preview is the last thing to do, and that one you could just go throughout the entire arena. Previewing it, and hopefully, I don't know if this is actually the well, we still do have one more thing to do, a couple more things to do technically, but for right now, this is pretty much the gist of the arena, whatnot. We'll do a quick little fly through here in the arena just to show you guys the whole pretty much end result here of the design of the arena as a end thing here. So once again, we'll go from one end of the ice to the other. Obviously, in the rafters, you got the ceiling in white which we chose. We got the American and Canadian flag. Obviously, we got that horse head prop up top there hanging, and obviously our home team will come out of that when they enter in onto the ice, which is pretty awesome. And then obviously we have the newly colored red seats here. How do you zoom in? Okay, on the D-pad. The newly colored off red seats with the white trim around all of them. I think that works out pretty much really nice. Having the black in the steps for the sections. Obviously our logo all around. I wish you could change like the graphics around the outer rim of the arena and the stuff that is displayed on the Jumbotron. Maybe that'll be in the full release of the game. I'm not sure. But everything else I think looks really nice here. Our logo at center ice is nice. The intros for the intro areas for where the teams go into the locker room, I think is really nice. Obviously painted for Las Vegas in the way it looks. It looks really nice. Do we have 2 entrances or we only have 1? We only have 1 entrance for both teams to enter, or is there's another. No, that's the timekeepers area and the penalty boxes. Really, there's only 1 entrance for both teams to come out of. That would be awkward. I guess the away team would probably have to go out through the would have to exit through probably the Zamboni door over here. I would only assume so. But yeah, we have the keep continuing to go along here. We have the boards obviously trimmed, and if I could get my camera to go, we have the boards trimmed in red. We have the LED goal lights here located all around the side of the boards. We have the LED bar right here for the goal being scored. Obviously that will light up when a goal is scored, obviously. And then we had all the cool presentation effects, which we obviously can't see when we're detailing it right here, but there will be the score, shots on goal, and all the nifty things right there. The arena, obviously our logo is located all throughout the arena. The nice little red trim all around the top portion, and then the ceiling in white. And honestly, I think we did a pretty good job here with the railings in silver. And you know what? This is the home, the T-Mobile Arena, home of the Las Vegas Black Knights. I think we did a nice little job here for our rookie session, I guess you could say, of designing an arena here in the NHL 17 beta. Hopefully this isn't the full creative team, because I would love to have so much more customization with it. I would love to, you know, edit up the graphics going along the sides, editing up what says on the Jumbotron, things like that, moving the logos around to, you know, get some more detail in here. But you know what, as like a prototype for something that they can improve on for future games, I think this is a really nice addition to the game, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun just screwing around with it and just making some really cool videos for you guys of like different arena designs and things like that. And you know what, I think we could have a really fun time with this in NHL 17. But once again, I think we are done with the arena. Pretty much there's only a couple things left to do, is changing up the team uniforms. Once again, we'll do a whole little mini recap here of everything, just so you guys see our primary logo, secondary logo, and our tertiary logo. Tertiary, I still don't goddamn know, but those are our logos. Obviously, finally our team uniforms. Still not finalized, but we still do have the ability for you guys to finalize these. I did make one change, which I'll show you guys right now. So once again, there is our home jersey, there is our away jersey, and then here is our alternate jersey. I switched up the pants on the alternate jersey. I switched up the pants to black instead of red, and I did a white trim around the bottom end of the pants as well. I think our alternates look pretty damn nice, if I do say so myself. They would blend in really well if we decide to wear them here on home ice. But those are our jerseys, and pretty much the only thing we have left to do here in the series is, once again, for you guys to just continue to make little edits we could do here, and then finally the rosters, and we could do our mini little mock draft here in the creative team. And I think that would wrap up our mini series here in the beta, ending it off with a mini mock draft here for this Las Vegas Black Knights team, to see who would be our players that we're going to watch here to start and bring this franchise to life. But overall, I think we're done designing wise. Thank you guys so much for the support here on this mini series. Obviously, we're still not done yet. We can do a little mini mock draft if you guys want, a mini mock expansion draft if you guys want. But design wise, we are done, and I think next episode we'll do our mock draft. We'll do some more edits around of the uniforms, and then next time we will just wrap up this mini series, and we'll look forward to the vast majority of things we could do with this mode in NHL 17 full release. But thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe as always. Once again, continue to leave your feedback in the comment section down below. I will continue to listen to it. Even though I don't reply to all the comments, I look at pretty much everything. So if you guys want something changed or something edited, let me know down there and I'll see what I can do. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time when we do a mock expansion draft for the Las Vegas Black Knights.